This is the World Industrial News for Tuesday, July 28. Brought to you by Industrial Info Resources of Sugar Land, Texas. Americans love their pets. The need to feed dogs, cats, and other domestic pets provides a constant demand for the many types of foods and treats available. And for this reason, pet food producers are a consistent source of construction projects in the U.S. food and beverage industry. The latest numbers from the American Veterinary Association show 56.3 million U.S. households had a dog in 2025 and 40.1 million had a cat. Industrial Info Resources data find 1.5 billion of current and future U.S. pet food-related construction and maintenance, including more than $275 million worth of capital projects presently underway. There was little room for nuance when executives at energy titan Repsol recently spoke about their company's outlook. Global fuel demand and refining margins will remain high throughout the remainder of 2026 and into next year. And chaos surrounding the Strait of Hormuz and Russian oil refineries, coupled with diminishing inventories worldwide, will keep Repsol busy and profitable. Industrial Info Resources is tracking more than $19 billion worth of active and proposed capital spending projects from Repsol across the U.S., Canada, and Europe. Tech Resources Limited's adjusted EBITDA for second quarter 2026 jumped 204% over the same period in 2025, driven by a 25% increase in copper production, higher commodity prices, and increased revenues from byproduct. The results were fueled by stronger copper production across all the company's operations. In a week filled with tariff news, U.S. President Donald Trump last week implemented plans to begin phasing in a 200% tariff on generic drugs imported into the U.S. Generic drugs and their biological drug counterpart, biosimilars, were specifically exempted from this year's Section 232 tariff policies, although patented medicines face a 100% tariff. However, generic drugs are now on Trump's tariff radar. The president's plan calls for 2 years of tariff-free generics starting August 1st this year. In August 2028, a 100% tariff would be implemented on generic drugs, which would increase to 200% in 2029 after Trump's second term has ended. The industry is seeking clarity on whether biosimilars are included in this tariff scheme. Industrial Info Resources data indicate hundreds of millions of dollars worth of U.S. construction aimed at manufacturing generic drugs that is already underway or on the horizon. This could very well increase if companies decide to escape the planned 200% import tax by growing their U.S. footprint. For details on these and other breaking news, read the full stories at industrialinfo.com. I'm Christine Ramos, reporting for Industrial Info News.